It's the inaugural Symposium of Oluyemi Adeniji Foundation for Strategic Studies and Conflict Resolution in honor of Nigeria's former ambassador to Austria, France and Switzerland, Ambassador Oluyemi Adeniji. A gathering of intellectuals and family members, some of whom are trustees of the foundation, marks the birth of the foundation established with the objective to epitomize the values of integrity, fairness and compassion which he stood for. To chair the event, the chairman of Channels Media Group and chairman of Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria, Mr. John Momo, opens the floor.
I'm very happy with the overall plan of the Foundation for Strategic Studies and Conflict Resolution, which plans to make this symposium a think tank, one that will be useful for policymakers and will no doubt be of great benefit to both the local and global communities. Which is why I would ask you to all join me once again in applauding the trustees and members of the Adeniji family.
The theme, Bridge Building in Response to Violent Extremism, is dissected by a two-man panel made up of a trustee and member of the Senior Management Board of the Islamic Education Trust, Mohammed Lemu, as well as a licensed clinical psychologist who is also an advisory board member to the Center for Global Health at the College of Medicine in the University of Illinois, Chicago, Dr. Chris Stout.
Mental health is too often excluded from terrorism-related government initiatives. Oftentimes those in government think of terrorism, when they think of terrorism, they think of communication systems, pushbacks of medications and supplies, and the like.
And I think, therefore, regarding moving forward, it's important for leaders in particular to really try to get closer to the other, to try and understand where others are coming from.
The discussion then narrows down to the situation in Nigeria and particularly the case with Boko Haram.
The people seem increasingly alienated from government. It comes to a point, and this I believe is one of the reasons why young people are easily recruited by Boko Haram.
About 50% of Boko Haram members had been involved in voting. They believed in the system, but they lost hope, and how things were handled later on just made them lose greater hope.
Organizers of the symposium promised to take the ideas from intellectuals here to a point of implementation with relevant authorities.
Our concern really will be to come up with the solutions, and then hopefully with the interactions that we have with government, with NGOs, with multilateral organizations, we'll be able to impress on them not just the urgency of pushing forward specific solutions and putting them into practice, but more importantly, emphasize the simplicity of the solutions, because I think a lot of the time, leadership in particular feels daunted, feels overwhelmed by the effects of issues like extremism.
This is the beginning of what the Oluyemi Adeniji Foundation plans to be an avenue for result-oriented methodology on themes related with conflict resolution. John Mekwa reporting for Channels Television News.